Wall Street made history this week, and not the type investors want to make. The Dow dropped more than 6%, the worst start ever to a new year. CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here. Most people with 401ks can't even look at their account. What is your advice?
Remind yourself you're a long-term investor. You're in it. You really don't want to panic. Stick to that game plan. And I would also remind you that the U.S. economy is in pretty good shape. We got a very strong jobs report out yesterday. In December, 292,000 jobs created. That made 2015 the second best year for job creation in the last 15. The U.S. economy is growing slowly, but it is growing.
So if it's growing, what's behind the sell-off?
This really has to do with fears over a slowdown in growth in China. The world's second largest economy is definitely slowing down. How that impacts the rest of the world and the U.S. is yet to be known, but that's the fear that's causing the sell-off.
All right, let's talk oil. It's down 10%, but why is that a bad thing? Most people pulling into their gas stations are smiling.
It's definitely great for consumers, but again, back to that fear about global growth slowing down, a lot of traders that I talk to, they say, well, you know, oil being down, that just shows you that growth is weakening around the world. So that's the fear base of the crude oil conversation.
All right, while I've got you, one Powerball question, story of the day. When you were a financial planner, you actually had a client who hit. So what's your advice if any of our viewers actually beat the long odds?
And we hope you do, but the reality is it gets really crazy. You don't want all these people coming out of the woodwork, coming and asking you for money. So what we'd like you to do is keep quiet for a while. Take your ticket, sign it, copy it, put it in a safe deposit box. Start assembling your team. You're going to need a lawyer, an accountant, and a financial planner. You're going to also be lured into this idea, I want to buy a Ferrari or some huge thing. Try not to do that. A small indulgence will suffice in the beginning. Maybe a nice trip, because you know what? When you come back, you've got a brand new job. It's called Money Manager.
May I only have to follow your advice. Jill Schlesinger, thank you.
Thanks.